Jaya Jaya, Shivarajaya here from vitalcoaching.com. The topic for this video is we must love the earth. There is a fundamental change happening on this planet right now. That's what I feel in humankind itself, in the very core, in the very dynamics of how we function as human race. What we have been doing in the past, abusing the earth, grabbing the resources from the ground, polluting the air with fossil fuels, and so on, is no longer possible, and we must upgrade as a human race. Right now there is a battle between the old and the new that is emerging. The new codes are emerging, and the youth of the earth is rising as one voice, manifesting on the streets and really speaking their truth. We want change. We want to modify, change, fundamentally reorganize the way we relate to the earth and the way we relate to other human beings, to other nations. We must show up as one tribe. This is what's really happening. And so the micro choice that we can make on an individual level, trying to be a bit greener, spending a little bit less money or buying less stuff, those micro choices are just things that are happening on the surface of our lives. There is something that is going on which is way, way deeper, which has to do with the morals or the code of ethics that we embody as individuals and as a human race. So personally, I'm extremely optimistic. I believe that we as human race are extremely powerful. We can change, we can evolve, and in this process of transition, there is a big, deep battle going on. It means that, we have foundations that we have been expressing and embodying for thousands of years, and those foundations are being shifted profoundly. The collective has been programmed over extended periods of time, and right now we are tapping into reorganizing the way we function as a collective. So if you feel like there is this battle of energies, it's okay. There is tension rising, there is frustration, there is friction happening between different energetic frequencies on this planet Earth and in humankind. This is why people are rising. This is why people are protesting on the streets. This is why internally we are shifting, trying to reorganize and reset how we are going to show up as individuals and as a collective. So what I want to tell you right here, right now, is that it's not, surface choices are important, of course, the choice that we make as individuals to reset and micromanage the way we impact this earth. All that is really important, but it's important also to understand the waves and the energetics that are happening right now on a global scale. It means that there is something that is profoundly shifting in the collective, inside of us as a human race. So if you look at it from that angle, instead of looking at the individual choices, the choice of words that that we bring into our lives, the choice of how we spend money or how we navigate our lives, instead of looking at those micro choices and the choice that a government or a community is making, you can look at something that is way, way vaster than that, which is the profound ethics and the profound morals. There are a few things that are emerging which are really important. The first one is that we must protect the earth. We must be earth guardians. We must stop abusing the earth. Chopping a really old tree without reason or just for the profit of one individual is no longer okay. It is immoral. An attack on the environment is a crime. It is ecocide. This is really important to realize and to ground. There are certain things that were energetically, emotionally accepted in the past that are no longer acceptable. Things that were considered as moral or okay have become immoral. It means that in our minds, our guiding systems, our code of ethics are being reshaped. Abusing animals is immoral. Polluting the oceans with plastics and throwing tons of rubbish into the seas is immoral. Industrial animal farming and everything that is happening around that, all the abuse on animals is immoral. It is no longer okay within the code of ethics and within the new codes of evolution that we are establishing as human race. We have to shift those exact patterns and activate the new moral codes. It means that our intuitive guiding systems have to evolve. So it's not just about the micro choice that we're making as individuals, it's really about the river of ethics and the river of morals in which we are swimming as human race and as individuals. So position this choice that you're making as individuals within something that is way, way vaster. Right now we are part of a fire, of a demand coming from the earth, of a need to regenerate and reorganize and reset the way we relate to our Mother Earth, the way we relate to the environment, the way we relate to other human races. It is not okay to kill each other. It is not okay, it is immoral, it has become part of something that is trapped in the past, and we have to reassess the way we function as human race. So those new codes of evolution are being anchored, and something that is very interesting that is happening right now is that you notice that there is a conflict of generations. The old tribes, the elders, some of them have evolved, some of them are embodying the new codes of ethics, but the old system, the old patriarchal systems, the political systems and the business systems, the corporations, the way they are functioning, they are trapped very often in old paradigms. So you will have progressive countries like Norway or New Zealand or other countries in Europe as well who are rising and progressing towards implementing new ways of relating to the earth, new codes of ethics, and they are bringing that into politics. You have wonderful things happening in Costa Rica as well. So there are some countries which are rising and powerfully embodying those new codes of evolution, but then you have old systems which are still trapped, and those old systems are being sustained by people that tend to be a little bit of the older generation. So the youth is rising, the youth is rebelling and saying, this is enough. The earth that we are going to inherit needs to be clean, and you need to help us with that. Okay? I hope this makes sense. The core message for this video is that there is really a deep wave. It's not just about the surface choice, but about something way, way deeper going on. I love you. Stay tuned. Stay optimistic. We are beautiful. We are powerful. We can make it happen.